All right, Megan, a couple tough results for you guys last week, even though you guys fought pretty hard. A nice response coming home today. Just kind of talk to me a little bit about what Coach said going into today's game.
Well, she really emphasized just making sure that we're learning from our mistakes that we did last week. Like you said, 2 really tough road games, 2 really good teams, and she just really emphasized playing Miami basketball and doing what we know how to do.
Beginning game, there's a lot of pressure there bringing it first. How did you guys kind of break that down and kind of settle into the game a little bit?
Sorry?
A lot of pressure on their end to start the game today. Just kind of talk about how you guys broke that down a little bit and opened it up.
We worked on that in practice. We knew that they were going to put some pressure on us. We knew they were going to trap the screens. And so our point guards did a really good job at handling that. Lauren and Leah and Kayla, whoever was coming off that screen, did a really good job of keeping themselves poised and under control and making the smart pass. So we practiced that a lot.
You today are 5-7 from the field. How did you feel out there today?
I was just trying to do what it took to win, just doing what Coach said, play Miami basketball. And, I mean, as you could probably see, a lot of those were off of assists. So my teammates were looking for me and having, like, faith and confidence to get me the ball and that I'm going to finish that. And so just taking that responsibility that they're going to get it to me and that I need to do my job on that end.
Great way to start the week. Obviously, you guys get to go to Los Angeles now. How excited are you guys for that?
Oh, we're very excited. And Leah never lets us forget that we're going to her hometown. So I'm really excited to meet her family. A lot of us haven't been to California, so a lot of new experiences for everyone. So just being able to spend time together will be really fun.
All right, thanks, Megan. Good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Coach, nice response from your team today. Just we'll start with your general thoughts on today's win.
I thought, knew coming in that this was going to be an ugly game at times. It kind of exceeded my expectations on that. There was absolutely no flow in the first half, a lot of fouls on both sides. I told our team just to kind of keep hanging in there, make the adjustments based on how they're calling the game. One of our goals was to get out in transition a little bit today. I'm not sure we ever did with just kind of how the game was going, but really proud of our seniors. Meg Galloway to step up big in the second half after picking up 3 fouls. And I was talking to the team. I said it wasn't so much her scoring. She got Franklin out of the game for Valpo, drew some fouls on her, which was critical to her sitting on the bench. Molly McDonough made a huge basket late when we needed it. And then Kayla Brown, not great maybe from the field, but made 11 out of 12 free throws to kind of seal the game for us.
How nice is it to see that at kind of any one time someone can step up for you guys, that there's a lot of depth on this team, that if someone's struggling, someone else will step up?
Correct. We've really talked about that. If, Savannah was a little off today, and then Meg stepped up. And that's going to be kind of our MO the entire season is if somebody has a bad night, who's ready to step up and help contribute. And we have enough pieces that we can still keep scoring, we can still defend. And that's probably what I was most proud tonight when it got ugly and we had some people in different positions and different lineups, and it didn't hurt us a whole ton.
It looked like they tried to bring a lot of pressure early, and you guys maybe struggled a little bit the first few minutes. How did you guys kind of break that down and open things up for what you wanted to do?
Yeah, they're going to always run 2 people at Lauren. I think that's going to be a staple all season long, run as many bodies as they can at her. I thought we got some good looks out of it, but we didn't knock down shots, and then it opened up a little bit more with Kayla hitting 1 in the second half. Kendall hit a big 3. And, what Lauren's maturation process is figuring out as a point guard is when do you score and when do you distribute. And to see her stat line, again, pretty strong. She knew when she had to take over with her scoring late in the second half, so proud of her for that.
It's always good when you win your last game, but even more so maybe when you're going on a road trip with your team. Just kind of talk about what that does for you guys going into what should be a fun road trip.
We felt like this was a must-win for us. We learned a lot from our group on the 2-game road trip. Almost like a trap game. I didn't want the team to look too far ahead to going out west and taking Leah home. And so I'm happy that whatever it looked like, we got the win at the end of the day.
I asked Megan this, how excited they are. Obviously, now that you were focused on Valpo until right now, are you excited now to get out to Los Angeles?
Yeah, I guess so. I think the kids are always a little more excited than the coaches. We got 2 good opponents out there. LMU to start with is really good. They're athletic, they're fast. We're going to have to kind of get our legs back, obviously get settled out in LA, enjoy our Thanksgiving. And another way to kind of test our team, though, 2 road games against 2 talented teams, and it's going to obviously help us down the road. But, yeah, we're excited to get going.
All right, thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.